Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2019 at the Chinese Grand Prix. This is my career with Mercedes. This is Season 5, Round 3. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 1,000 subscribers. Hey Nolan, how are you doing? Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will for you as usual. I'm in the description box down below. Welcome to everyone who's recently subscribed to my channel. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. As you can see on screen now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. First of all, in the driver standings, Sebastian Vettel is leading with 44 points, only 4 points clear of his teammate Carlos Sainz. I do remember saying that when we saw Carlos Sainz in one of the cinematics, one of the cinematic previews, I think it was for qualifying in the previous rounds, I did say us seeing him there could be a prelude to what's going to happen in real life, and Carlos Sainz has now moved to Ferrari in real life, so hopefully everything goes well for him. Carlos Sainz is in second place. He won the race last time out in Bahrain, so well done to him. Hopefully that's a prelude as well. So he's on 40 points in second place. Valtteri Bottas in the Mclaren in third with 23 points. 21 points behind Sebastian Vettel. Then in fourth and fifth is the Red Bull drivers in Max Verstappen and Nico Hulkenburg with 19 and 16 points respectively. Sixth place is Charles Leclerc in the Toro Rosso with 14 points. Then it's Lucas Weber in seventh with 12 points, and then 8th and 9th are the exact same points with 10 points each, George Russell and Lance Stroll. And then it's Pierre rounding out the top 10 with 6 points in the Renault. The other drivers who have points, in 11th place is Lewis Hamilton in the Racing Point with 6, Alexander Albon and Sergio Perez in 12th and 13th are level with 2 points. I'm in 14th with 0 points. I've finished 12th place in both the races we've had in Australia and Bahrain, so hopefully with the upgrades that we've had for this race, hopefully we can get into the points this time round. Constructor standings, Ferrari are leading 84 points as you'd expect. Both their drivers have won a race each. Red Bull in second with 55 points. Then it's McLaren in third with 23 points, Racing Point in fourth with 18, Toro Rosso in fifth with 14, Haas in sixth with 12. Mercedes, my team, in 7th with 10 points thanks to Lance Stroll's result last time out. Then it's 8th place for Renault with 8 points. Then finally in 9th and 10th is Williams and Alfa Romeo with 0. All those components should be fine. Gearbox 32%, gonna need to change that soon. As you can see here from vehicle performance comparison, we are the third best car apparently. Haas, Racing Point, then it's Mercedes, McLaren, Toro Rosso, Ferrari, Red Bull, Renault, Williams, and finally Alfa Romeo. Now as you can see, we've had quite a bit of upgrades here. We've got another upgrade coming for the brakes. Unfortunately, Mercedes have done terribly in the durability department, so that's where I'm going to be focusing most of my time. Expected qualifying position and race positions are 16th and 17th. Team goal is a hard difficulty, 600 extra resource points, score 12 drivers championship points, got 2 race weekends to do so. So this race, as well as the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is a track I don't like, so hopefully I can get it done here. Rivals, Lance Stroll, my teammate, and Max Verstappen, beating my teammate 9-7, losing to Max Verstappen 15-13. Messages, it's going to be drying both qualifying the race, thank goodness for that. I need a good result here. Alright, that's everything. Let's get to qualifying. Just Killer, how you doing? Luke, how you doing? It's been a bit of time, hopefully you've been well.
Welcome to Shanghai, China, for what I've no doubt is going to be a fantastic F1 qualifying session. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn 1. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
We've seen in the past how tricky the first corner is. It's not an issue in practice and qualifying, but if you throw a lot of highly competitive drivers at it all at once, you've got an entirely different situation. The smarter drivers will be able to temper their approach and stay out of trouble, but it doesn't mean it's easy.
As usual, the car setup that I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Just sorting that out now. Who's going out first? Alexander Albon is going to be first out on track. Just clear, you moved to Ferrari, nice. Hopefully things go well. You're at Monaco, oh boy, that's going to be a tough one. Kieran, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. How about you? Also yesterday I woke up and was shocked to see that Vettel isn't going to be with Ferrari for next season. I thought it was fake at first glance. I'm a bit disappointed as well that he wasn't joining, re-signing with Ferrari. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. Obviously, the Renault seat is now open, considering Ricciardo's going to McLaren, thanks to the empty seat that Carlos Sainz left, now that he's moved to Ferrari. So he could go there. Not too sure whether he will, considering Ricciardo just left them. There must be a reason why he left them. It is a bit surprising, but at the same time, it seems as though Ferrari are putting their all their eggs in Charles Leclerc's basket, so to speak. So it's not too surprising thinking about that. Vettel moving to Mercedes, that would be a bit, that would definitely be a bit weird, to be honest. I don't see a reason why Mercedes would get Vettel. I'm pretty sure he's going to be, he's going to cost more than what Bottas will in terms of money they have to pay him. So that's one thing. Secondly, Lewis Hamilton is the leader of that team, and Bottas is his wingman. Even his boss, Toto Wolff, said that he's a very good wingman for Hamilton, even though Bottas didn't like it when he was interviewed just after his team boss said that. But he is a wingman. Is Vettel going to be a wingman for Hamilton? I don't think so. I think it will be if Vettel and Hamilton went to Mercedes. I think it would be not as volatile, but it would have the same amount of tension when Hamilton and Alonso were in the same team, because they both wanted to be number one. They didn't want to lose out to either themselves or each other. So that would be interesting. That'd be definitely there'd be something going on every single time, every single practice, every single qualifying, every single race. There'd definitely be something going on between those two. That'd be a built-in story all the time. You wouldn't need any other team, just the Mercedes team alone, and you'd be entertained. So that would definitely be interesting, but I don't think that would happen. Okay, let's alright, I've edited the description box, so if it hasn't appeared, just simply restart your refresh the stream and it should appear there. You can have a look. Also has other information like number of races, pole positions, podium finishes, total points, number of wins, the number of drivers and constructor championships I've won, including the expectations.
Be aware.
Including the expectations for qualifying and the race. Alright, as you can see, I've selected for my tyre allocations to be heavily reliant on the soft tyres, as I've started to do more often. Gives me more flexibility when it comes to qualifying in particular, so I can go out multiple times if I make a mistake. Okay, quite a few cars out on track right now. I don't really want to go out. More likely a car gets in my way, so let's minimize the amount of fuel I have on board. Let's speed things up a little bit. Okay, now car's out on track. Let's get out there.
Complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Now, seeing as though this car is, according to the vehicle performance comparison, the third best car on the grid, I'm expecting at least a top 10 starting position for the race. Anything less than that is a huge disappointment. 1 minute 28.3 from Nico Hulkenburg in the Red Bull, just going by me there. 1 minute 28.0 from, was that George Russell? Yeah, it was. Quite an impressive lap there from George Russell. Kieran, you heard correctly. Ricciardo is moving to McLaren. Got Renault behind me. Let's let him go by. Normally I just skip Monaco. Oh my days, I don't blame you, to be honest. I don't blame you. No, that's the best track. Kieran, are you saying Monaco's the best track? No, no. I wouldn't say that. It's challenging, don't get me wrong. One mistake and that's it. Game over. But best track? No, no, no. There's no way you can overtake. None. Even if you are significantly faster than the car in front, you just can't overtake. You really can't. Only time Monaco's interesting to watch is qualifying. Other than that, race isn't really interesting because it's just follow the leader, really. Alright, here we go. I thought I braked too late there, but the car slowed down nicely. Didn't quite see the difference, but I did set the fastest first sector. Rode the curve a bit too much. Car's feeling pretty good. Front end's turning in nicely. Guess the upgrades are working quite nicely here. So I braked way too early for that corner. Lost a bit of time in the second sector. I think it's when I turned in it too early. Cost me a bit of time. Just kidding, you like Azerbaijan? Okay. I think Azerbaijan's not bad, but it's the castle section. I'm like, who came up with this idea to have this sort of series of corners? It's ridiculous, man. Oh, I cut the corner there a bit. A second behind, damn. Says I'm 4th place though. Okay, I'll take that. Should be enough to get through to next part qualifying. Monaco is unique, the other ones are boring. I wouldn't say they're boring. Obviously there are some tracks where you're like, what on earth is this? No doubt, but...
Our best lap so far is a 1:28.9.
How'd I lose so much time in the final sector? 7/10. That's terrible. 7/10 slower than George Russell in the 3rd sector. First sector is not bad. Okay, I think in the second part of qualifying, I'm just gonna go crazy. Monaco is a decent track.
We're top of the speed trap, 220.9 miles per hour.
Okay, since though we're top of the speed trap, it makes no sense why I'm so slow in the 3rd sector. I think it was my braking point going into the hairpin was why it cost me so much time. Alright, definitely need to improve on that. Monaco is a decent track if you can hook it up right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely right. But that goes really for any track, isn't it? If you're able to hook up the car properly, then yeah, you go flying. What's your favourite track? My favourite track...
You're doing a great job. We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
I'd have to say Canada, I think, is my favourite track. I really do like Canada. And that goes back when I was playing with Michael Schumacher when he was in the Ferrari. So that was like in what? 2003, 2004 F1 game. Canada, I've always liked Canada. Bahrain, I like that track as well. Abu Dhabi's iffy for me. Brazil, not bad. Mine is Canada or Austria. Austria's not bad. It's very short. A very short track. There's no real... Actually, no, there is one really slow corner. But aside from that, it's quite quick corners. Alright, where's my teammate? 17th. Okay, so at least that's encouraging there. So, who was ahead of me in the vehicle performance comparison? I know it was Haas. What was the other team? Can't remember. Was it Haas and McLaren that were ahead of me?
We're top of the speed trap, 220.9 miles per hour.
Okay, Racing Point. Okay, so it's Haas and Racing Point. Alright, let's speed things up. Should get through to the next spot qualifying rather easy. Whoa, drop it down to 7th. Where'd I go? 13th, damn. Still got a long way to go then. Alright, so the first 5 cars are in qualifying 1. Kevin Magnussen in the Williams, Charles Leclerc in the Toro Rosso, Antonio Giovinazzi in the Williams, and then both Alfa Romeos in Daniel Ricciardo and Kimi Raikkonen. So I need to get into the low 1 minute 28. Alright. Qualifying 2. For those of you who don't know the rule in F1, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2, the tyres you start the race with, if you get into qualifying 3. My career mode. Austria, I nearly got under the 60...
Right, a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment.
Really?
We're working on it now, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
Great. Let's skip it. I nearly got under the 60-second mark with a 1 minute 0.05 second lap in my 7th season in the Racing Point. Nice. Very nice. Okay, quite a lot of cars out on track. Alright, some cars I think are diving into the pits now, so let's go out right now.
Standing by.
I need a good lap here. Needs to be in the low 1 minute 28. That's the goal. I don't want to have to worry about going out again. So I need to make sure that this is a good lap. So first sector was pretty good for me. Second sector was okay. Third sector was just terrible. What I hope for a future F1 game is that you can control your car through the pits like real life. I don't think that's something that they're gonna really be paying attention to make sure it happens. They could do it, but I don't think that's something they're gonna really focus on, to be honest. Took a lot of speed into that first corner there. Oh, very close in the first sector. Flat out through there. So really close to the apex. This should be much closer. Almost off the back end there. My time is 1 minute 28.8. I can't get into the low 1 minute 28s for some reason. Didn't do anything that I would consider to be a mistake there during that lap. I lost the back end a bit before going on to the long back straight, but aside from that, it was smooth and yet just not quick enough. Damn, man. 6th place. So fastest in the first sector, as usual. Second sector, almost 3/10 slower. More than 3/10 actually. And then the final sector.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 28.8.
The final sector was better than last time, but just still not there. Just still not where I need it to be. Four tenths down. once again, it's the final sector where it's just
we're
not
top
doing
of
it.
the speed trap, 220.9 miles per hour.
If I get into qualifying 3, I think I'm gonna push it when it comes to braking for the chicane, for the hairpin. I do think I may be braking a bit too early for it. 2 minutes left. I think I could go out again. Oh, not insufficient time. Oh boy. Just may not... I may have just done a really big mistake there. Let's see. I may be eliminated. 12th, I think that's it. Yep. Damn. Left it too late to go out again. Okay, so qualifying 2. Next 5 cars are in qualifying 2. Lewis Hamilton. Not too... Kind of surprised by that one. Racing Point's the second best car on the field, so I'm not too sure how he gets eliminated there. I get eliminated in 12th place. It seems to be my lucky number during the season. Lando Norris in 13th, Nico Hulkenburg in 14th, and George Russell in 15th. The Haas. What's going on there? Kind of surprised about that one too. Okay. So that's qualifying 2 done. Try not to cut the final corner because you're basically jumping the final corner, which hurts your turning. Yep, I agree.
It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
That's the plan. Keep an eye on me tomorrow and you'll see something special. That's probably showmanship. The car feels fantastic on this track. We'll be able to carry this through to the race. We have a great strategy. It should get us plenty of points. Okay, there we go.
Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying?
No comment.
Well, thanks anyway.
So I achieved the team's goal. Finished higher than what they expected me to, which is at least something. Unfortunately, my teammate qualified above me. That's a bit disappointing. But hopefully in the race, barring any incidents in the first corner, which could possibly happen, hopefully I can move up and get into the points at least. Also, I'm starting 12th, so I'll be able to start on the mediums if I want to, which I'm probably going to do. Start on the mediums, and then go on to the softs later on. Hopefully when the track is better, got less fuel on board.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Why, thank you. Alright, here we go for the race.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and, of course, down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Campbell. They're starting towards the back of the field today in a car that is fast, so they'll be disappointed, won't they?
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Perez, Lance Stroll and Bottas, Gasly, Weber, Albon and Devon Butler, Hamilton, Campbell, Lando Norris and Hulkenburg, Russell, Magnussen, Charles Leclerc and Antonio Giovinazzi, Ricciardo and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, here we go.
We're higher on the grid than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
I want to go on the... they want me to go on the mediums and then hard tyres. That's not what I wanted to see, to be honest. I want to go on the softs at some point, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Alright. Here we go then. I'm on the inside as well, that's not going to be good.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature.
Yeah, let's skip that. Okay, 50% race. Restrict myself to just 2 flashbacks as usual. And here we go. Obviously, as you'd expect, I'm probably going to lose some positions off the start. But let's see. And we are racing. If you get a safety car near the end of the race, you could possibly change to the softs. Yeah, it could do. Oh, don't hit the McLaren. Here's me trying not to hit the McLaren, and I actually end up hitting another car. Really? Here's me trying to be nice, and in the end, I end up hitting someone anyway. Which was the Haas. Wow. That is kind of annoying. And here's one flashback. Already. Oh, my days almost hit the Red Bull. Whoa! Saw the Red Bull turning in there. Okay, that was a better start than before. Whoa, where was Hamilton going? Oh, I should have just dived down the inside of Hamilton there. Oh, back end sliding a bit there. Dive down the inside. Got him. Not a bad start. Whoa, back end. Going through that corner, the back end always steps out on me.
We're looking good from the start.
Now let's turn down the ERS a bit. I think I'm the highest of the medium runners, looks like. To get more than a second clear of Hamilton, otherwise he's going to get DRS. Going to be a bit of a disadvantage to the guys in front because they're on the soft tyres. That was a slight bit of oversteer this time. Pulled away nicely from Hamilton. At least that's something. I think I'm in a good position right now. Looks like Hamilton's holding up the guys behind him. Oh, Hamilton just got passed by Norris.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Personal best time for me. Must admit, the people in front aren't really pulling away as much as I thought they would. First place is still pretty close, which is nice to see.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Trying to be careful in how I use it.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
Okay. 3.2 seconds. Oh. I think I ran a tiny bit wide there. .8. I think the reason why I'm gaining a little bit is because they're fighting each other rather than me actually being quicker than them. Norris has pulled nicely away from Hamilton.
The car in front is 1.5 seconds.
DRS is coping nicely. Okay, so my teammate's in that group just ahead of me here, which is good. I'm not allowing him to get away, even though he's on a better tyre than me. The things are looking good so far.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Roger that. Still 1.5, maybe 1.6 gap between me and Albon. And a slight, tiny bit wide there. Still not within DRS range. Look at my teammate fighting. Oh, could be a freeway here. Perez overtakes my teammate. This is working out pretty good for me, considering where my teammate is right now. Fighting with Albon, but I think Albon's got the upper hand.
The gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Good. Albon got my teammate. So Albon went a bit defensive though. Personal best first sector for me. Very close to my teammate here. Extremely close. Once again, a slight bit of oversteer, but not too much. Teammate was able to pull away from me there, going through that bend. Got DRS, so let's turn down ERS and my fuel mix. Teammate's overtaking Albon. Whoa, lock up from Stroll. Front left, I think that was. Oh, fight. I think Stroll went very wide there. It's going to give me a chance to get him. Oh, my days, I thought we were going to hit. I should have him. I got the inside. Or maybe I could have pushed it and got past Albon there as well, but I'll stick to just getting by my teammate for now. It's 9th place for me. Though it isn't over yet for my teammate because he's going to have DRS. He's on the quicker tyre as well. One thing that is good for me, I guess, is that Albon doesn't have DRS in front of him.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Do along the straight.
Okay, copy that.
I'm going to go 15 more laps. That's interesting. Look at the speed differential. Eighth place is mine. These are going well so far, even on the harder of the two tyres. Some cars are diving into the pits. I was kind of hoping Albon would dive into the pits. That way I don't have to worry about him attacking me.
Lance is in the pits.
What are they putting on? I'm guessing they're putting on hard tyres. I think that would be a reasonable assumption. Otherwise they're going to go for a 2-stop, which would be very surprising. Yellow flag, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Okay, clear.
What just happened? There's a yellow flag for some reason. I'm sparking away. No other car's sparking away like I am, so it clearly shows my car's really low to the ground. Why was there a yellow flag? Oh, Mclaren. I think its engines were just blown. Oh, that's not good. Unlucky there. Unlucky for him. Lando Norris is out. Just having a good race as well. No virtual safety car, damn it. Oh, I ran wide there. That's going to put me in a dangerous spot. Whoa, I pulled away from him quite a bit there. Not sure how I did that. Carlos Sainz is in the lead right now. Got the fastest lap of the race as well. I'd expect both Carlos Sainz and Albon to pit this lap. Carlos Sainz has. And so to Albon. Okay, now this is the time for me to see if I can move up the classifications as I was before the pit stops. Why wouldn't give for a safety car right now? Why wouldn't give for a safety car? Because that would put me in a very, very nice position. What I'm also hoping for, though, is that the cars that were in front of me are being held up by some of the cars that are on the medium tyres. Teammate.
Gap to teammate behind is 25.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 19th.
Hard
the time
tyres.
last lap was a 1:53.2.
Okay, so he's on hard tyres, which means I'm going to be on better hard tyres at the after my pit stop. So all I'm trying to do right now is make sure I don't make any mistakes. Hopefully Russell and Hulkenburg will act like a buffer for me, like a barricade, and keep the cars that have just pitted behind them.
Moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Roger that.
First position, front of the pack. Russell is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 19 laps to go.
5 laps time. So my hard tyres are going to be significantly more fresher than the other cars who have pitted. Question is though, can I take advantage of it once I'm on the fresher tyres? Gain some time on Russell, which is nice to see. That's what I need to be doing. Pretty much the entire grid is all in the final sector now. Not as spaced out as I thought it would be. What I'm hoping for right now is a safety car or a virtual safety car. Either one would be great for me right about now. It says 15th place I come out. 15th. Oh boy. That's not encouraging at all. Such a big train of cars, I'm surprised there hasn't been some sort of incident. Let's call a safety car or a virtual safety car. Still says 15th place. Oh man. 7 seconds, okay. Went a tad bit wide there. th, that's better. That's much better.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Roger that. Teammate.
We're leading our teammate by 27.9 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 19th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 34.7.
He started in 5th. How on earth is he so far behind now? Must have got some damage. Rival.
Say again, you're breaking up. Didn't catch that. Say again. Max is currently in P5. The difference is 14.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. The time last lap was a 1:33.1.
I think he's definitely quicker than me. My personal best is a 33.5. So he's definitely quicker than me. No more.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
No more roadblocks. In front of Verstappen now. Did that say 3rd? I'll come out. Oh, I'm pitting right now. I am pitting right now. I'm sure that just said 3rd place. I'll be coming out. Oh my goodness. Can it be my first podium? Box.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I have to right now. I'm supposed to be painting on this lap anyway. I'll put it in hot lap. Want everything this car's got down the straight.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Come on, can I get 3rd place? This needs to be a good stop, people.
Release, release.
1.9, that's a very good stop. Come on! Come on!
Strategy
Vettel's right there!
See these tyres through to the end now.
I'm out in third place. Ching. Oh yes, this has worked out beautifully for me. Although now, even though I've got third place, I have to now keep it. Tyres are much fresher than his. Let's see if I can catch up to Albon. So I'm pull away from Vettel nicely here. Lost the back end a bit. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, we do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate my road to 1,000 subscribers. Come on, Carlos Sainz, I want that second place. I want it. Skidded through that for that final corner.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh, I ran so wide. I'm pushing like crazy. Personal best, 1 minute 33.1.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.8 seconds.
Don't know what happened to Lance Stroll. Maybe got held up in the pits.
Sainz is ahead of you. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.8.
7 tenths quicker. Fastest lap overall.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving. There's static over the radio. Say again.
Useless radio.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:32.6.
1:32? What? Oh my days, I've got a long way to go to catch that. I've got DRS, so I'm within DRS range here. Save a bit of VRS, save a bit of fuel. Didn't think I'd be fighting for second place, considering how the race started and my qualifying, but did very well in the first part of the race on the mediums. Oh, I carry so much more speed going through this first corner. It's a long right-hander. My tyres are 8 laps younger than his. Oh my days. No need to be doing that. I must admit, these hard tyres have quite a bit of grip. Lost a bit of time there. I think I might just be able to catch him, but I don't think it'll be enough to pass him though. Pulled away a bit there.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Almost pushing him through the corner. Much better than last time. Much better. 4 seconds clear of Vettel. Vettel's just chilling then. Fix it for... Ooh! I did touch him. Don't think it was any damage though. No, good. I think it's Verstappen in first place. He's gone. Trying to look in the distance, see if I see him. Nope. Oh, I might have Carlos Sainz here. I might have him. I might have him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's on my inside. I can't do a switchback. He's too close to me. But I'm going to out-traction him. Let's go. Second place is mine. Hey man, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Sainz moving to Ferrari next season. Yep, saw it. It looks like my game has predicted it because look, Carlos Sainz is in a Ferrari right now. In my career. Oh, he's on my inside. Gonna try and give him plenty of room. I have the inside line for the next corner. Just take it nice and easy. There we go. Carter moving to McLaren. Yep. I think it's going to be a decent partnership between him and Lando Norris. It's going to be a really positive atmosphere in the McLaren garage. Not too sure how Carlos Sainz is going to do at Ferrari, to be honest. I think he'll get along well with Charles Leclerc, but not too sure how he's going to fare. Starting to pull away ever so slowly for Carlos Sainz. 5.6. 5.6 behind Verstappen. Oh my goodness. Verstappen, have an engine issue, please. I hope he doesn't teach Lando the shoey. Yeah. I hope he doesn't either, because that's a bit silly. That was a bit silly.
We're leading our teammate by 15.3 seconds.
Got overtaken by Carlos Sainz. Wasn't really paying much attention, actually, to be honest. Should have been in rich fuel mix, which I wasn't. Whoa! Carried too much speed. Starting to feel the wear on these tyres a bit now. The way they were able to pull away from me from that sweeping right-hander is ridiculous, man. Go try the undercut. Just didn't have the grip. Might have him going into here though. Got him.
Second place. You're in second place.
Cut
Verstappen
him
is
off.
ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 6.0 seconds. They're on old hards. Sainz is behind you. They're on old hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 7 laps to go.
7 laps, okay. Can't get first, that's way out of my reach, but I definitely want the second place. Whoa, I pulled away nicely from him there. He's gonna catch me though. YouTubers are bombing it with F1 2020 vids. Yeah, I've been seeing quite a lot of them. Seeing quite a lot of videos about it. Looks good. The game looks good, and obviously it's a work in progress, so they've still... Codemasters still haven't finished the game. That's what's going to be released, so... Can't wait. I should be driver of the day, no doubt. What I've been able to achieve. Still within a second, so he's going to get DRS again. Pulled out a nice gap to him again. Outside of the DRS range, which is good. Can I keep it that way? Driver in front.
Verstappen ahead. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 16 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.4. You're dropping back by around 2/10 each lap.
1 minute 33.4, I think it said. I can't even see him. I just took the left-hander just now. Damn, he's way far ahead. Two seconds clear of Carlos Sainz, so I'm in a decent position right now.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
4 laps to go. Been a very eventful race. Really had to fight for this position. Really had to be inconsistent. 1 minute 33.2.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
2.6, I took 6 tenths. Wow. I think he just turned down his engine. He said, you know what? I've had enough of fighting. Though he might have to worry about his teammates soon, because Vettel's not far behind him. Personal best first sector. Another personal best. 3.4 now. Driver behind.
Sainz behind. The gap behind us is 3.4 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 16 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:34.6.
Oh, I ran so wide. That would have been a personal best, but ran so wide there.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I'm going to turn it down now. So we're going to have 3 different winners in the first 3 races. Vettel won Australia, Carlos Sainz won Bahrain, and now Verstappen's going to win China. Very interesting season we've got ahead of us. Looks like there might definitely be a problem with Carlos Sainz, because he's allowed the Racing Point and his teammate to catch up to him pretty quickly. He might even lose 3rd place, Carlos Sainz, at this rate.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Just going to save the components now. Is this final lap? No, not yet. Full race update.
You're sat in P2. Verstappen is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 6.7 seconds. They're on old hards. Sainz is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.5 seconds. They're on old hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Okay, very good performance, I think. Go from 12th to 2nd. This car's definitely improving. Still got a bit of a ways to go, to be honest, but it's definitely nice to be on the podium again. That Red Bull, man.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
No, not gonna happen. Oh, Weber's got ahead of Carlos Sainz here. So it's Ferrari 4 and 5 now. At one stage it was, I think it was Ferrari 1 and 3.
This is your final lap of the race.
Yep, no problem. Just bringing the car home. I think I'm also going to complete the objective I have.
Really good. You're managing it well.
I think it was 12 Drivers' Championship points in 2 races. I'm about to complete that in 1. Max Verstappen goes through to win the Chinese Grand Prix. Well done to him. And I come through to claim 2nd place. My first podium with Mercedes. My first
Good
points.
job, you did really well. Super driving.
I'm very happy with that performance. I think aside from the opening,
race and a drive right out of the top draw
where I had to use a flashback,
win for Red Bull today.
no real issues, to be honest.
What do you think it was?
Decent result, yep. Very decent. A-man, very decent.
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one.
Very happy with that.
As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up
Thank
the
you,
lap
Nolan.
times
Good
while
race.
still
Thank you,
being
thank
smooth on the
you.
Controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
F1 2020 will have new podium celebrations, maybe.
And
Yeah, I
now
think so.
let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Despite
Also, when
the
they
best
get out of the
efforts of
car,
our championship leader,
they
that
may have
lead has
different
taken a bit
celebrations
of a
as
knock
well.
today. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender
Only
for
a
driver of the
10th.
day?
I
Well,
have
2
to give it
tenths.
to Campbell. They did a
Yeah,
great
give it
job
to
of
me.
getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace.
I-
Something that's a very handy skill to have.
Seeing the
in
fastest
modern-day
lap now, I'm
Formula
thinking
One.
maybe I
It's
should have
time
tried to
see
go
how
for
things
it.
are shaping up in the Constructors Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There
I'm
was
up to
also a
6th
strong
now.
showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic
2 points between
weekend of
Vettel
racing.
and Carlos
Thanks
Sainz.
to everyone who joined us,
Ooh.
and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, we jumped up to 5th place. And 3 points behind McLaren and 6 points behind Racing Point. Okay, things are looking good. Ferrari's still got a nice commanding lead there. It's all to play for. It's pretty close between Vettel and Sainz. Verstappen's not too far behind, only 10 points behind Vettel. I'm 36 points behind already. Wow. Alright, pretty happy with that. Very, very happy, in fact. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Azerbaijan, next up.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
I'm not too confident
Your team must
about
be
this upcoming race.
ecstatic with how you're performing.
They are. I do it just to see the smile on their faces. I'm really glad I can live up to their expectations. Sportsmanship again. That's what I want.
Lucas flew through the pack in that race. What's his secret?
When you have a great team behind you, there's no need for secret techniques.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Have I maxed out sportsmanship yet? Max Verstappen's beat me 22-17, and I'm beating my teammate 15-11. $1,200, okay. That's good. Oh, so close.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Invitational,
Looks
alright.
like both your rivals are going to the same upcoming historical event. If you took both of them on, it could be a great chance to earn yourself some coverage. Get the fans interested.
Okay. Time trial, Australia. Do I really want to do this one? Alright, let's go. Damn. Australia, not a track I'm particularly fond of. Skip that. So 5 minute 14 and 5 minute 17. 5 minute 14 is what I'm looking for. So I need to finish with 4 seconds on the clock. Braking's always been bad in this car. That's one. Oh, come on, really? Lost a heap of time there. Final lap coming up. Just need to make sure I keep an eye on the fuel. Just starting to get a hang of my braking points now. Oh, I'm quite wide. Should be able to easily make it. I beat those time, didn't I? Let's have a look. Yes, I did. 10 seconds quicker than Stroll, 13 seconds quicker than Verstappen. Good. That final lap was pretty good. So Azerbaijan is the next race, as you can see. This will be on Monday. Nice lap, thank you. Yeah, that final lap was pretty good. I think we've got a major part for the chassis, and I think at least one part for durability coming to the car, so hopefully those work out fine.
Congratulations on your success in the Invitational event. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
So internal combustion engine 1 and motor generator unit kinetic 1 have both been upgraded, and then also the calipers for the brakes have also been upgraded. So now the second best car on the grid. Let's see how things go for the race on Monday. Alright, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched, really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord, links all for you as usual. I'm in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. If I see you all again on my next live stream, take care, stay safe, laters.